Good evening, and welcome to Massasoit Community College's 53rd and arguably most unique commencement ceremony. I am Provost Deanna Yamin, and I'm honored to preside over this year's virtual commencement. To begin tonight's ceremony, I would like to now introduce Dr. Gina Glickman, President of Massasoit Community College.
Good evening, everyone. Well, this is an amazing night, isn't it? Congratulations to the class of 2020. You have done it. Before I begin with the rest of the ceremony, I just want to say a few quick words of thanks. First, to our Board of Trustees who oversees the college so that we ensure that we have the best possible educational experience for you, and the same for our college administration, our faculty and staff who are dedicated to your success. A special thank you tonight to Dr. Clantha McCurdy from the Board of Higher Education, who you will hear from shortly. Most importantly, thank you to our amazing students. We hoped and we really expected that postponing the ceremony until December would afford us the opportunity to celebrate you in person. But as the last 8 months have progressed, we made the difficult decision that we needed to broadcast our ceremony virtually. So we know it's not the same as having a chance to walk across the stage and me having the chance to shake your hand. For sure, it's different. But we also know that your accomplishments are just as real as if we were standing together under a tent. To the class of 2020, you are resilient and you are strong, and you have truly made Massasoit proud. Graduating is an accomplishment no matter when you complete your education. But to graduate in the middle of a pandemic, nothing short of remarkable. Wherever you go next, remember the successes that you had here at Massasoit. Congratulations, class of 2020.
We will now hear from Dr. Clantha McCurdy, Senior Deputy Commissioner of Access and Student Financial Assistance at the Massachusetts Department of Higher Education, who brings greetings from the Commissioner and the Board of Higher Education.
Greetings, class of 2020. I am honored to acknowledge your achievements today on behalf of the Massachusetts Board of Higher Education, Commissioner Carlos Santiago, and my colleagues at the Department of Higher Education. We are so proud of your accomplishments as we celebrate with you today. Graduating from college is an amazing achievement and experience. And while it may be disappointing to not have an in-person graduation, think of it this way. You are setting the trend. You are among the first to have a virtual graduation at Massasoit Community College. Who knows how this may change commencements in the future? Over the past several months, you have shown that you are equipped with adaptable skills that will allow you to navigate through whatever life brings. I'm certain that the lesson you've learned while being sheltered at home, away from your campus, learning remotely, away from activities that were part of your daily routine, perhaps remind you and all of us that life is precious and that we cannot take things for granted. You are confronting challenges today that are not easy and may not seem fair. Even so, this is your moment to shine and to celebrate. While COVID-19 may forever connect you to this moment and to this campus, do not let it define you. Go forward and continue to embrace change and make a difference. Use this opportunity to move forward to your next big goal and never stop believing in yourself, because we will always believe in you. So to the class of 2020, I say, welcome to the Graduation Club. Congratulations and best wishes for a productive and successful future. Thank you.
Now I'd like to introduce the Honorable Robert Harnez, Chair of the Massasoit Community College Board of Trustees.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to congratulate everybody. You've worked hard, you deserve this, and please move forward. It's important for you and your families. Thank you very much, and carry the Massasoit name proud.
Now we will hear from Professor Richard Nagel, this year's faculty speaker.
I want to start with thank yous. I want to thank the trustees. I want to thank President Glickman and all the administrative staff. I want to thank my fellow faculty members, of course, and the professional staff, all the employees of Massasoit, most particularly, of course, the IT department and the online learning department, both of which, work to make possible the completion of the semester and the completion of programs for our graduates today. I remember my own commencements. My high school commencement, so long ago, of course, but my high school commencement had two Roman Catholic cardinals, the Archbishop of Boston and the Archbishop of New York. The Archbishop of Boston was there because he was head of the schools, and the Archbishop of New York was there because he had a niece who was graduating. Both distinguished, of course. My undergraduate education was featured a commencement where a congressman appeared and gave us remarks. And my graduate degree came with a governor of a state, issuing his remarks. All distinguished people, all, I'm sure, remarks of purpose, and I can't remember them. So speakers at commencements, I have a very modest expectation of what people will remember from me today. My job as a commencement speaker is to certainly commence with the graduates, to congratulate the graduates. The graduates are the number one people here. I also have an obligation to say a few deep words about the future, and I also have an obligation to be quick about it so people can get on to the parties and the cake won't be stale. Let me congratulate the graduates again, but also caution them that there will be difficulties in their future. The number one difficulty, of course, is this disease. Many people are working already in healthcare. Many people will work in healthcare. The long-term problem that we have in healthcare, though, is one of the aging population. The baby boomers are going into the rest homes, and this large population will need help. Of course, I'm a baby boomer myself. Another crisis is the American economy. The American economy needs to recover. The recovery will probably come after the vaccine. We don't know yet, but the recovery will eventually produce another good economic time, I'm sure. 3.5% unemployment, stable prices, growing GDP, all of these things will come back, I hope. But the economy is also structured in a way so that everyone will have to live with 20% of the population receiving 50% of the income unless there are changes. No society can live like that. More than 100 years ago, Mark Twain described the economy as a gilded age. And a gilded age, he said, was external glitter of wealth concealing a corrupt political core that gave the very few rich the resources against a very many poor. No nation can prosper for long under those conditions. Politics is polarized and vindictive. Presidents only speak to half the population. Congress is frozen in inaction and cannot produce significant legislation. Our government is failing to meet the very initial requirement of a government. The republic is endangered. Benjamin Franklin at the first Constitutional Convention said that when an observer asked him, "What sort of a government is it, Dr. Franklin?" the response of the statesman was that it's a republic, if you can keep it. And also, of course, this year has seen the legacy of slavery again appear in protest against racial discrimination. More than 150 years ago, Lincoln, looking at the Civil War deaths, regarded it as the response of a just God to the 250 years of suffering that the slaves had endured. I do not have Lincoln's faith that this is God's plan in an unworking, but I do wonder if this disorder will last as long as equal justice under the law is absent in the United States. And last on my list, climate change. Climate change is real. It's real. The seas are rising and the earth is burning. So there are many things for you to do. There are opportunities, there are difficulties. Good luck. I wish you well.
I am now pleased to present the Presidential Scholar Award, which is presented to the graduate with the highest GPA, who's also completed the most credits, and the most full-time semesters, and the most credits in their last semester at Massasoit Community College. This year's honoree is John J. Pugsley. Born in Norwood and raised in Randolph as the oldest of four, John was taught from a very early age the importance of hard work and being kind to others. Growing up, he always had an interest in working in the healthcare industry. After several years of working at jobs in construction and hard labor, he made the decision to pursue his dream. In the summer of 2017, John enrolled as a full-time student at Massasoit. Now, a husband and stepdad, he graduates with an associate degree in science in radiologic technology and has recently earned his ARRT certification and registration. Congratulations, John. Job well done.
It's my pleasure to introduce Savannah Benbenek, who will deliver remarks on behalf of the class of 2020.
Good evening. I'd like to start off this evening by thanking each and every one of you, from classmates and peers to professors and faculty, for building this community in which we could all find and offer support and resources to gain a piece of ourselves. My name is Savannah Benbenek, and I came to Massasoit as a first-generation college student and a single mother, with a big dream and no map to get me there. I enrolled in the fall of 2018, knowing this was my chance to find my path toward a career that I'd only imagined I could have before this. I was also keenly aware that my lack of education left my own children at a disadvantage when it came to the likelihood of their higher education. I needed more than direction and understanding. I needed someone who believed in me enough to invest their time and knowledge. I found all of that and so much more here with you all. The Massasoit class of 2020 is by far the most impressive group I've ever had the pleasure of associating myself with. We may not share the same story or history or life outside of this campus. For some of us, this was our first stop out of high school. For others, it was the last couple of classes that we struggled to get through many years ago. And still for others, like myself, this was the unique time in our lives where we could focus on making our education a priority. Our community is full of different people from different demographics with different goals. And whether we walked through these doors knowing what we wanted and what to expect, or with wide eyes and a belly full of butterflies, we were greeted with acceptance, support, and encouragement to meet whatever goal we had set for ourselves, even through an unprecedented time, like a global pandemic or social unrest. Our individual goals found their foundation and building blocks within the proverbial walls of this campus. Tonight, we will all walk with our accomplishment set and degree in hand. The degree we receive here will mean something different for all of us. For me, it was an opportunity to grow as a woman, a mother, and a member of the community, as well as a first step in gaining an education for a career that fulfills me. For others, it could be a new job opportunity, a chance to go to a different school, or any other level of accomplishment. But regardless of what it means to you, I would like to tell you what I believe it means about you. The degree you receive here tonight means that you are strong and resilient. You pushed on when most of the world had shut down. It means that you value yourself enough to work towards the things that you find important. It means that you've dedicated a portion of your time to growth. It also means that you are a member of a community that believes in your potential and will always have your back. And finally, it means that you are part of the success of others here tonight as well. And you'll have the ability to keep making improvements to the community and the world around you. Congratulations, class of 2020. Whether this is a first step, third attempt, or the end goal, we did it, and we did it together, even when we had to stay apart.
Massasoit Community College, Class of 2020. The Presidential Scholar, John J. Pugsley, Radiologic Technology with highest honors. The Student Senate, Marvin Y. Jean-Jacques, President, Criminal Justice and Java Programming. Teresa Marie Coelho, Liberal Arts Transfer. Valerie Francesca Dihone, Architectural Technology with honors. Ryan Joseph James Reynolds, Media Arts with honors and Liberal Arts Studies. Associate in Arts, Liberal Arts Transfer. Merlene Agenor, honors. Terry G. Agnet. Gerline Alexandra, honors. Zoe Elizabeth Allard, highest honors, Commonwealth Honors Scholar. Shannon Marie Allen. Kayla M. Andrade. Rudy Elson Andrade, honors. Danielle Christine Anthony. Farah Antoine, honors. Sean Antoine, honors. Mark Charles Ariente. Zachary B. Arnold. Jamilsa Karina Ayala Silva, honors. Nusra Yawande Aziz, honors. Dakota Lily Beasley. Jessica Morgan Belmosto. Jake Anthony Berlandi, honors. Sabine Frankie Bernard. Joseph M. Biacchini, honors. Sandra Marie Birchmore. Patrick Joseph Blinn, honors. Kira Lee Blumenthal, honors. Amber Juliette Bouton, high honors. Megan T. Brazier. Brian P. Buchanan. Colby C. Burkhart. Maya Miranda Lewis Burgess, high honors, Commonwealth Honors Scholar. Carl Evans Cadet. Devin Casey Carol Brown, honors. Robert Casagrande III. Daniel Jennings Cashman. Natalie Castro. Amanda Azara Charlo, high honors. Jennifer Sherry. Jacinta Rebecca Chirac. Brendan Sean Clifford. Timothy Joseph Cody. Teresa Marie Coelho. Casey Lee Connors with honors. Carrie Ann Cook, honors. Kimrick D. Kuhn. Casey Michael Cotter. Erin Bridget Daler, highest honors. Eugenia DeAndre, honors. Sean M. Dehan. Mallory DeLeo. Michael James Damashok, high honors. Zachary S. Dennis. Casey DePina, honors. Christina Kayana DePina, high honors. Majida Barros DePina, honors. Melissa DePina, honors. Matia T. Diamond, honors. Ashley Ann Dinsmore, honors. Brandon David Dion. Andrew T. DeStefano. Lucas Krista DeTondo. Jillian Rose DiOlympia. Kinshar Dominique. Jana Marie Donlin. Daniel A. Dugray, honors. Autumn Florence Mary Durham. Jonathan Eli. Janie Encarnacion, honors. Caitlin Daly Ensign, honors. Nicole Ann Erickson. Amarachukwa Agatha Easy, high honors. Julie A. Feltz, honors. Sandia Floranville, honors. Eugene L. Flynn III. Darlene E. Fonseca, high honors. Jonah Robert Ford, highest honors. Kelsia J. Foster. Holly Lynn Fratasio, high honors. Jamila Salam Fusaini, honors. Natasha Gaspard. Weatherly Gervais. Connor P. Gillian. Shavana K. Gilmer. Jennifer T. Gomes, honors. Suli Gomes, honors. Kimberly R. Consalves, high honors. Jeffrey Paul Handorf, honors. Taylor Harrison. Brittany Allie Hathaway, honors. Samantha P. Healy. Christina E. Herrick. Jean Bruno Innocent. Michaela Elizabeth Irons. Paulina I. Jayola, honors. Jasmine Janez, highest honors. Elizabeth Jean. Erin Bailey Jenkins, high honors. Betty Joseph, honors. Samantha Mary Joyce. Anthony Ray Giubani. Nicholas C. Jurgens. Naomi Joseph. Derek M. Kasianowicz, highest honors. Joshua Paul Keedy, honors, Commonwealth Honors Scholar. Kristen Mary Kenward. Sean P. Gilroy. Brian James King, honors. Ty Sean Kingman. Gina Marie Kowalker. Matthew R. Lamoureux. Adam B. Lan. Kelly Jean Lapointe. Jamie M. Leone, honors. Jeffrey Scott Lincoln, high honors. Ruth M. Lockhart, honors. Esther L. Lomini. Darrell J. Lopes, Jr. Edson M. Lopes. Manuel Josuel Lopez Garcia, honors. Jensen Madiri Membrano. Exil Luciana, honors. Lindsay Elizabeth McDonald. Danielle McDougall. Thomas Malios, honors. Bianca Gabrielle Marini. Kiara Page Marquez. Samantha Madison Maddie. Samantha Mayard. Joshua Joseph McCrae, high honors. Brianna Lee McDonough. Zachary McDonough, highest honors. Stanley Michael McGrath. Nemi Gurgis. Anna Rose Mersey. Marie Kursuzi Mateer, honors. Camilla C. Miquelina, honors. Brianna Miranda. Brittany Mitchell, honors. Kelly A. Montero. Jarrett Thomas Moore, honors. Derek Paul Moran, honors. Jesse M. Morgan, highest honors. Nicholas Charles Morse. John Gillis Murray. Tracy A. Newell. Kathleen Ann Noonan. Jason A. O'Brien. Kinsley Jared Odias. Brooke Christine Ogaret, honors. Mercy Iber Onwunzo, highest honors, Commonwealth Honors Scholar. Rafael Francis Ortiz. Jennifer Iosa Osgood. Jordan Sidney Palmer, honors. Gianna Papadopoulos, highest honors. Tyler Brian Pear. Ryan Michael Paris, high honors. Telford Theodore Parks III. Michelle Valerie Pascal. Rachel Maya Yarasus Patton, highest honors. Richard N. Pattison. Sayurav Padyal. Emily Moran Pepin. Elizabeth Ann Perkins, honors. Samuel Douglas Perkins. Oluwaseun Oseyemi Pfeiffer, honors. Jennifer T. Pognan Michelle. Brittany Page Pulio, high honors. Abid A. Rahman, highest honors. Fallon Ann Rathel, high honors. Lynn Randall, honors. Latrice M. Rawls. Haley E. Rice. Jelfaline Martins Rodriguez. Briani Johanna Rojas, honors. Thomas P. Russo. Matthew Sharthez Ryan. Umar Sahin. Miles Devin Santiago Avery. Michael Christopher Santos. Francesco Sardigno, honors. Anthony Luis Scarpa. Jocelyn Kate Schwell, high honors. Sarah Elizabeth Shrivner. Anna Sergienko, highest honors. Daniel Francis Sheehan. Amari DeSisco. Jada Smith. Karen Snow. Sarah Sofia Gomes Suarez. Natalie Soto. Amanda Nadine Spalding. Katie Allison Sprague. Kira Kenya Adoris Stapleton. Francis Stephen Sturgis, Jr. Andrew W. Sylvia. Brittany Tavares. John Anthony Tedesco, honors, Commonwealth Honors Scholar. Isabel Maria Texiera, highest honors. Nicole Marie Thero, honors. Tyler Matthew Thaner. Nicholas H. Toberer. Tiara A. Tolson. Jory Tropness. Jacqueline Evelyn Toomey. Melissa Rose Walkins, honors. Eric Donald Waller. Alyssa Emily Warren, high honors, Commonwealth Honors Scholar. Daniel Richard Wegg, honors. Matthew P. Wendell, high honors, Commonwealth Honors Scholar. Alexander L. Whitehead, highest honors, Commonwealth Honors Scholar. Kitiara Mist Wilder. Gloria May Williams. Samantha Elizabeth Wise. Jeremy Yassi. Delara Yavuz. Yati Teta Yeher. Media Arts. Paola Ingrid Othiev. Zachary Cassell. David Andrew Knox, honors. Savannah Teresa Troublesea. Psychology. Viana Andrade, honors. Savannah Marie Benbenek, honors. Amanda Lillian Blake, honors. Brianna Renee Calley, honors. Emanuela C. Contav. Tori Lee Cardoza. Samantha Elizabeth DeVoe. Vamila Silva dos Santos, high honors. Asakai Christian Drake Rocheteau, honors. Cheyenne Elizabeth Farr, highest honors. Rebecca Elizabeth Hemion. Ryan Timothy McCarthy, honors. Desiree Selena Morrow. Christopher Michael Peel, honors. Alexandra Gomes Santos, high honors. Sean Thornton Sullivan. Gabrielle B. Tamborella. Amanda Lee Tank, honors. Demetra Salinjithis. Tara Michelle Walker, honors. Rakasha Diamond Williams, honors. Social Science Transfer. Christian Michelle Abene, high honors. Sophia Annette Burke. Laura Masad Deb, highest honors, Commonwealth Honors Scholar. Cole Leo Donlin. Michelle B. Donovan, highest honors. Evelyn Lusant Etienne. Max Goodman, honors. Alexander Simon Hagerty. Allison M. Hadel, honors, Commonwealth Honors Scholar. Crystal E. Madera. Selena Jean Maldonado. Joan Marie McCune, highest honors. Elizabeth Miller. Minhan Nguyen, honors. Christina Pierre Toussaint. Veronica Nicole Gorski Ramos, high honors. Larissa Elizabeth Rodriguez. Zachary Lawrence Snyder, high honors. Talma Tavares Pollack Silva. Shirlene Lizette Wathy, honors. William P. Welch, high honors. Julia Nicole Williams. Yeshua Winter, honors. Tiana Michelle Rorick Yetman. Theater Arts. Hector Fernando Andrade. Shandy Marie Austin, high honors. Jeremy Nicholas Bradley. Tyler Donald Gisbert, honors. Vladimir Merkovic, high honors. Jermaine L. Murray. For the Associate in Science, Biology Transfer, Jodianne Michelle Monroe. Brianna Susan Picarello. Asglunde Norocha Pierre-Louis. Business Administration, Jada Marie Adams, high honors, Commonwealth Honors Scholar. Monica Miranda Andrade. John Philip Acuri II. Randall Auguste. Junist Aurelian. Adidapo Afiz Aziz, high honors, Commonwealth Honors Scholar. Matthew W. Berry. Ariana T. Best. Joel J. Boone. Dayuna Michelle Boyd, honors. Anna Brown, honors. Shane Patrick Carney, highest honors. Sean E. Carter. Courtney Lynn Casey. Alexander Oke Chima. Stephen Tyler Serino. Corianne Cisternelli. Tara J. Colleran, Caroline M. Cruz Ayala, Christopher Paul Davis, Jared Michael Delahanty, Witzer Dessalines, Christopher Joseph Diver, Ashley Awilda Falcon Tejeda, Rokia Ali Farah, Catherine Teresa Ferris, highest honors, Heather Catherine Fenneran, Rachel Fisher, Julia Marie Fitzpatrick, Robert J. Flanagan, honors, Dale C. Forrester, high honors, Patricia Ann Fredericks, honors, Karen M. Frizzell, high honors, Lisha Veronica Funai, honors, Denise Furtado, honors, Isaac James Ho'omalu Galima, Melody J. Gamboa, Stephanie R. Jenich, Victor H. Gordon, honors, Yvonne Christine Gorski, highest honors, Commonwealth Honors Scholar, Andrew Joseph Gracia, Mary Isabel Guerra, Jeremiah E. Guerriere, Nathaniel Allen Gilme, Nathaniel Owen Hagerty, high honors, Brett Thomas Hanlon, Charles William Harris, Sean Joseph Harvey, Derek Bartlett Hogan, Nicholas David Holstein, Joseph Paul Renko, Bruce Allen Hunter, honors, Michael S. Jackson, honors, Veronica Dimalola Jayola, David Johnson, Jr., honors, Rhonda June Kengeiser, Noel Michael Keene, Sherry A. Kellner Richards, honors, Rolandas Lapinskas, highest honors, Gemma M. LeBlanc, honors, Jessica Ann Lee, high honors, Kevin Levesque, Caitlin Ann Lewis, Clayton A. Litchfield, honors, David Allen Logan, honors, Christian Jesus Luna Robinson, honors, Tanya E. Lynch, Ryan F. McKinnon, Brianna Emily Maiden, honors, Dominga M. Maldonado, honors, Sarah Elizabeth Malley, William James Mallory, honors, Daniel M. Malone, Carlos Martins, Diane Teresa Mastrangelo, highest honors, Kyle John Matheson, Alexandra Mata, Michael P. McBurney, Cameron Jepson McLaughlin, honors, Caroline N. Mego Castillo, high honors, Commonwealth Honors Scholar, Digna Isabel Mishurumbe, high honors, Rebecca Ann Monahan, Daphne Morenci Dorse, high honors, Simon E. Moreno, Kimley Nazar, Lauren Nichelle Newton, Min N. Nguyen, Neskin Nord, Benjamin Thomas Offley. Patrick Mark O'Neill, honors. Kenechukwu Kodinchima Onochi. Jason Lopes Pagan. Mikhail Y. Pasternak, highest honors. Rachel Elizabeth Pelton. Anais Pina. Pedro Miguel Perdomo Ravello. Cheryl Mara Perkins. Lan Pham, honors. Luis D. Pina, honors. Ashley F. Peers, honors. John W. Porter. George Ivan Quinde Quindi, honors. Eubelkis E. Ramos. Suli Ribeiro, high honors. Patrick L. Rice. Casey L. Ricker. Nelson Rodriguez Vasquez. Kelsey Morgan Ross. Christopher Joseph Roth. Nicole Jennifer Santos Burrell. Nefa Sarhan, high honors, Commonwealth Honors Scholar. Victoria E. Schuster, honors. Olivia Alexandra Shannon, honors. Emily Ann Silva. Marianne Silva. Christopher Pyers Smalley. Sharon Alice Spann. Richard P. Stanley, Jr., highest honors. Tamika Sterlin. Rebecca Kirsten Stewart, honors. Jennifer Allison Sullivan, honors. Shannon Marie Sullivan. Charles Robert John Swan, honors, Commonwealth Honors Scholar. Kevin Joseph Sylvia. Alexander Bryce Zaro, high honors. Jabari Idris Taylor. Krista L. Thayer, honors. Lynn M. Thomason, honors. Michael Tidd. Top Tierney, honors. Andrew Michael Traynor, honors. Maxwell Ngwe Ule. Kayla Jane Vargas, honors. Chance E. White, honors. Daryl Taylor Young. Chemistry transfer. Vania Crisolita Siguiera Lopes, high honors. Brittany E. Spinazzola. Child Care Education and Administration. Allison Rose Birmingham. Sarah Lynn Casali, highest honors. Layla W.B. Celestin. Vanessa A. Da Silva. Emma Donnelly, honors. Nicole E. Ernst, honors. Elizabeth Patricia Healy, honors. Shakita N. Johnson, honors. Margaret Legere Massenat. Nicole Celeste Nista, highest honors. Donna Marie O'Neill, highest honors. Gina I. Quintanilla. Jamie J. Roberts, honors. Alexis Nicole Robinson. Jennifer Seggett. Shawanda Shirlene Steed, honors. Rachel Tatiana Victor. Criminal Justice. Connor James Adams, Honors. Brenda Patricia Albuquerque. Fiona Caroline Allen, Honors. Tyson Isaiah Antonino. Daniel M. Baldacini. Anna Jessica Baptista. Andrea Lee Barker. Sabine Belazier. Kyle Lawrence Breadmore. Michael Roy Bull. Alexandra Dorothy Charette. Matthew John Chevery. Stephanie Reyes de Souza. Juliana Bello de Ramio, High Honors. Brian Patrick Diver, High Honors. Malene Dos Santos Tavares, Honors. Julia Hannon Duzan. Jillian Page Eberly, Honors. Dylan John Eads. Leda Concalves Fernandez, Honors. Keila Silva Fiera. Emily E. Flavin. Giselle M. Garcia. Sarah E. Gazzaro. Andrew Joseph Godfrey. Matthew Guy Gurinian. Brooke Hamilton Hall, High Honors. Leland Mark Hankel. Shane Michael Hart. Adam Hayward. Tristan Charles Hebb. Adam David Hurst. Tatiana Shanique Holman Utley, Honors. Jean Marie Gallagheropoulos, High Honors. Sarah Lucas. Ryan Patrick Lynch. Darwin Manon Santana. Ariana Marie Mancuso. Elizabeth Ann McCluskey, Honors. Kyle J. McNeil. Alexmyra Adrad Montero. Victoria Lynn Morse. Kimberly A. Nashawati, Honors, Commonwealth Honors Scholar. Brianna Grace Noonan. Winique Payan. Ariana Pereira, Highest Honors. Corridon Rose Petchel. Kyle Jose Sabino White de Brito Pontes de Pina. Jonathan Plant. Ashley Marie Rive. Allison Raquel Reed, Honors. Michael R. Riley, Highest Honors. Alice Rocha. Haley Elizabeth Rose, Honors. Frank W. Schultz, High Honors. Shelby Sutherland, Honors. Richard Sherlock. Jonathan Lee Silva. Christopher James Silvieri, High Honors. Latanya S. Simmons. John Hale Suter, Jr. Brian James Tyree. Kevin Bernard Villaire, Honors. Julie Estefany Venatia. Nimani Neville Watson, Honors. Victoria Page White. Christian Paul Wright. Joelina M. Zapata. Early Childhood Education and Administration. Alexandra Dorothy Charette. Haley Marie Harnden, Honors. Cassandra A. Kelly. Ruth Nicholas. Electronic Technology. Matthew Ryan Mahoney, honors. Deming Yang, honors. Engineering Transfer. David J. Anderson. Cody Michael Cummings. Elisa A. DeLima, high honors. Gardith Evansy Ernest, honors. Jessica Adriana Fernandez Pena. Adam Fiore, honors. Jean-Emmanuel Gourriere, high honors. Jewelry P. McCarr. Michael James Veno. Fire Science Technology. Jeff James Arcieri, honors. Joseph Patrick Callahan, honors. Christopher Richard D'Alessandro, honors. Sky Anastasia Downs, high honors. Brendan Gibbons, honors. Daniel David Hubbard, honors. Joseph W. Judge. Alexander Arn London, high honors. Jeffrey Scott Myers. Patrick James Nichols. Matthew Henry Reed. John Allen Ryder, honors. Daniel James Souza, honors. Rory P. Thornton, honors. Jason Patrick Wetterhahn. Human Services. Pamela Carmen Almonte Espinal. Gertrude J. Altion, honors. Namtaka Bembaliza. Felicia Jeanette Brinson, honors. Lidiana Cristina Fontes Brito. Julisha Gina Buckmeyer. Kika L. Cardoso. Margaret V. Daly, highest honors. Tonia De Nicola. Zangar Bernard Freeman, honors. Chelsea Michaela Gilfillan, honors. Carrie Wilson Lanan. Shanara L. Lewis, high honors. Carla Patricia Rodriguez Lopes. Cheryl L. Maxwell, highest honors. Kimberly Andrade Montero. Rebecca Morose. Latasha Yvette Myers. Elsie H. Pierre Louis. Isabel Rodriguez. Christina L. Stallworth, honors. Jennifer L. Whittier, honors. Liberal Arts Studies. Natasha Denise Samaro. Zachary John Anderson. Brian Edward Bostrom. Janet M. Brown, high honors. Elizabeth M. Burke. Chantel Sherry Pierre. Ernest Stilianos Dedos, high honors. Natasha Diaz, high honors. Benjamin Paul Falvey Dunn. Gregory Michael Fay, honors. Owen Michael Finch. Tristan Michael Fruzetti. Brendan Tyler Gillis, honors. Marcus J. Gonzalez. Louis G. Goyette. Emmanuel Jubuzor Ikpe. Zachary James Jenkinson. David Johnson, Jr., honors. Caitlin Marie Kelly. Alicia May Keneally. Lauren Elizabeth Knox, high honors. Adam Corope, Ryan James Lang, Kimberly Iris Langford, Eric James Linfield, highest honors, Corey Scott Lutz, Alyssa Malone, honors, Jeffrey David Joseph Massey, Patrick T. Miller, Jamie Catherine O'Shea, Sharon Ann Kelly O'Sullivan, honors, Armad R. Paul, Tiffany Perez, honors, Stephen Stryker Payton, Sam Piccirilli, Mara Sheila Purcell, honors, Sean Patrick Riley, Samantha Ann Shirkey, Nicholas L. Simon, honors, Kayla Rochelle Irene Straker, Jarrett M. Thompson, Caroline Rose Titus, Colby Thomas Watson, Nicholas D. Wong, David Wood, Ryan Harry Benjamin Zamillis, mathematics transfer, Holly Elizabeth Malafronte, high honors, media arts, Javier Gallardo Herrera Aldana, Cynthia Revolos, nurse education, Amanda Ann Almeida, Ghislaine Matos Almeida, high honors, Priscilla Marie Amaral Hendrick, Cynthia Gabiana Andrade, honors, Nicole K. Angeli, Shannon Lee Angus, Jisrael Aubrey, honors, Wilson August, Lisa Faye Ostrino, Sharon F. Barrett Paparazzo, high honors, Allison L. Berry, Carrie A. Barub, Michelle Marie Batsolis, honors, William Hurd Boulanger, honors, Mishamarkin Chapel, Alyssa Burbank, Marley A. Cadeau, Hannah Carteret, honors, Christine Marie Calvino, Melanie A. Camara, honors, Ashley Marie Camelio, honors, Dominica C. Campbell, Kelsey Capech, Rachel Elizabeth Ann Carta, highest honors, Michelle Lee Casal, honors, Marie Jerta Sharia, Jessica L. Chiachio, Rachel Katrina Siobataru, honors, Nicholas Christopher Clegg, Robert Charles Comeau, honors, Frida Elita Cordova, honors, Scott Thomas Coate, honors, Colleen Marie Coyle, Gina Crealis, honors, Constance Virginia Cummings, Amy Lynn Cutting, John Michael A. DeSala, honors, Amanda Lynn Davis, honors, Erin Bridget Daler, high honors, Livia Arujo de Oliveira, Michelle Ann Diana, Corette Espinal, honors, Joseph F. Falanga, Robert Edward Farnsworth, high honors, Tanya Latanya Felder, Reza Fiera da Silva. Marika Patricia Folks. Lindsay E. Fonjales, honors. Christian D. Fortune. Zita M. Fraga, honors. Peggy Fremont. Riley Elizabeth Gallagher, high honors. Stephanie Dawn Garber. Amanda L. Gifford, honors. Marissa Adele Gifford, honors. Michael Joseph Gilmartin, honors. Elizabeth May Gleason, honors. Aldo S. Gonzalez. Carrie A. Hackett. Justin Andrew Hardy, honors. Jessica Elaine Hefner, high honors. Valerie Empey. Jennifer Jones. Taylor Lynn Joseph, honors. Lindsay Nicole Kelleher, honors. Corey T. LaFrance. Holly LaRoche, high honors. Crystal Lee Lawson, high honors. Jennifer Leonard, honors. Callie Marie Leolios, honors. Tammy Marie Littleton. Adwoa Metabia Manti. Laura A. Marston. Tiara Nichelle Martin, honors. Lindsay Meredith Marvitz. Jessica Ann McAlpine. Caitlin Ann McCormick. Courtney Ann McNamara. Kimberly J. Missner, honors. Leanne M. Mullen, honors. Ibrahim K. Moreau, high honors. Monique Nadege Najantu. Kathleen Claire Nolan. Anne Marie Rizzotti O'Brien. Timothy M. O'Brien. Elishiba Oliver, highest honors. Tina O. Oyedeji. Jillian Marie Perry, high honors. Kristen Teresa Peterson, honors. Marie Jovian Rena Faliman. Catherine D. Fippen, honors. Alfred Pierre Knoll. Svetlana Porovsky. Benjamin Paul Pomencher. Taylor Maureen Poulin, high honors. Kara Elise Powell, honors. Lydia I. Rodriguez, honors. Alyssa Ariane Savage, honors. Elizabeth Stephanie Sowelski, honors. David W. Schaefer, honors. Kevin J. Scott. Nazli Hilal Sedaoglu. Ivandra C. Silva, honors. Frederick Adama Solomon, honors. Carol A. Talley, honors. Adeline Estelle Tukam Chuencum. Holly Ann Thomas. Barbara E. Torres, honors. Corrine J. Tukam, honors. Deborah Marie Ursino, highest honors. Kristen Josephine Valenzola. Stephanie B. Volta. Kelly Marie Waldron. Margaret Ann Walker. Christopher Michael Winnick. Gavin Joseph Whitmore, honors. Janine L. Williams. Adele Zamar. Samantha Marie Zejuela, honors. Radiologic Technology. William J. Amaro, high honors. Shelby Page Andrade, high honors. Karen Marie Berry, highest honors. Chastity T. Froyo. Kendra Lee Graham, high honors. Allison Davis Hecker, highest honors. Lauren Catherine Kerrigan, honors. Erin K. Long, high honors. Corey Marie Martin. John J. Murata, highest honors. Alyssa A. Morse, honors. Kelsey E. Parent, highest honors. Sima Rashba, highest honors. Danielle J. Sylvie, honors. Nicole D. Speakman, honors. Danielle Marie Tomasello, highest honors. Marcella Vrapi, honors. Respiratory care. Christopher Lane Balesh, high honors. Windsor Basile, high honors. Mary Teresa Beatty. Alicia Nicole Cana, highest honors. Kiara M. Cruz. Alyssa Grace Dokoto, high honors. Aileen Nicole Holmes, high honors. Wes Kaplan Joseph, honors. Agnieszka Kuzinski, honors. Patricia Ann Loring. Franchette Madu Fall. Brittany Ann Miranda, honors. Cheryl Ann Monahan, high honors. Yvonne Ngima Munue, honors. Courtney Marie Pena. Kiara Brooke Rodriguez Tavares, high honors. Emma K. Watts. Alexandra Elizabeth Wright. Associate in Applied Science, Architectural Technology. Emily T. Berry, honors. Joseph Chow. Jeremy Javon Cornell, honors. Valerie Francesca Dihone, honors. Anna Michelle Enamorado Sarmiento, honors. Patrick Richard Mayer. Marissa Ann Montero, high honors. Computer Information Systems. Timothy David Kayer. Daniel J. DaCosta. Carrie Colleen Flaherty, honors. Victoria M. Freeman, highest honors. Matthew L. Lorizio, high honors. Kevin M. Mulgrave, high honors. Andrew Scott Mead. Curtis Andrew Quinn, high honors. James E. Rogers, high honors. Giovanni Noel Valle. Timothy J. Weeks. Culinary Arts. Paul A. Bestestini, highest honors. Philip Jack Burns, high honors. Jared C. Dwyer, honors. Alexis Valerie Hill Cook. Wynette Germay Kesse. Marvin Geralt Lynch. Danielle Elizabeth Maloney, honors. Joel P. McMurrow. Jennifer Marie Mealy, honors. Antonio Manuel Moniz, honors. Amy Jean Phillips, honors. Sandra Marisa Rodriguez Pompilio, honors. Rachel Santos, honors. Reynaldo Pina Silva. Michael Tidd. Joshua Goodwin Traynor, honors. Diesel Technology, Peter James Bilodeau. Michael J. Deschamps. Jonathan David Fry, Jr. Jeremy Jacob Glauben. James Charles Huntington. Michael Henry Lamy. Thomas Joseph McCarthy, honors. Phil G. Pinocchio, honors. Sean R. Piccirilli, honors. Stephen C. Stenstrom. Eli John Stiles. Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning Technology. Frank Davidi. Cabell Stephen DeLong. Cameron Cronin Leonard. Eric Ramon Perez, honors. Kamar S. Roach. Jacinto Maria Rodriguez. Veterinary Technology. Jessica Marie Billman, high honors. Allison Marie Brown. Diana M. Canto, honors. Andrea J. Forts. Cassandra Nicole Saunders. Lauren Katarina Scowcroft, honors. Stephanie Elizabeth Rower. Janine M. Traft. Tana Wood. Visual Arts. Angela E. Barancini. Zachary J. Byrne, honors. Rachel Margaret Bythrow. Alexa Christine Davis, honors. Annie Rose Devine. Julio Cesar España. Anthony D. Harris Lopes. Kelly Huff, honors. Marissa Michelle James, highest honors. Michael Jose Leonardo Galan, high honors. Angelica Lewis, honors. Elizabeth Bailey Olson, honors. Lucy Ortega, high honors. Isabel Mayer Pica, high honors. Nicole Ashley Porter, highest honors. Walter Randolph, honors. Melissa Lynn Sanders, honors. Shannon Jennifer Sumegi. Brittany Megan White, honors. Marvins H. Zamilis. Board-approved certificate. Dental assistant. Kathleen Cahill, high honors. Shannon Lee Fisher. Brooke P. Frisbee, high honors. Morgan Elizabeth Marani. Maria Caroline Insubuga, high honors. Haley Rose Sarshevitz. Megan Smith. Medical assistant. Mayara R. DeAndrade. Danielle Nicole Pentecost. Nicole A. Rogers. College approved certificate. Biotechnology. Mukam M. Fogwe. C++ programming. Kevin DeNicola. Regina Rose Schrodinger. Joe T. Lai. Kevin M. Malgrave. Computerized accounting. Deborah R. Pereira. EEC lead teacher qualifying courses. Jean M. Little. Heather Gartland Menching. Renee Marie Mildrum. Amanda Alyssa Yetzuk. Java programming. Stanley R. Jean-Jacques. Joe T. Lai. Kevin M. Mulgrave, Curtis Andrew Quinn. Law enforcement, Christian Marissa Cunningham, Alix Arthur Guillaud, Brooke Hamilton Hall, Adam David Hurst, Alexis L. Hunter, Samantha Marie Cohane, Cindy N. Mack, Ariana Marie Mancuso, Calence Rateau, Alice Rocha, Haley Elizabeth Rose, Frank W. Schultz, Richard Sherlock, Christian Paul Wright, Joelina M. Zapata, Microsoft Office Specialist, Alexandre Bilodeau, Jean M. Hand, Networking Specialist, Yasser Ketchke, Michael Louise Rivera, Object-Oriented Programming, Kevin M. Mulgrave, Himansu Pratap Singh, Paramedic, Brian A. Betancourt, Ryan Henry Joseph, Tyler Paul Paquette, Pastry, Philip Jack Burns, Brittany M. Zerniowski, Jada Tiara Dash, Alexis Valerie Hill Cook, Jennifer Marie Mealy, Eva Miller, Amy Jean Phillips, Ronaldo Pina Silva, Christine Stamaris, Joshua Goodwin Trainer, Phlebotomy, Vanessa Medrine Andre, Alexandra R. Brown, Jacqueline Elena Finor, Marcos Fernandez Fonts, Phyllisarine W. Mena, Allison D. Meacham, Alexandra E. Shenny, Private Security Basic, Jefferson Torres de Arruda. Congratulations, graduate class of 2020.
As chairman of the board of the trustees of Massasoit Community College, and by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts Board of Higher Education, and in accordance with Chapter 15A, Section 5A of the General Laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I am honored to authorize Massasoit Community College to award the Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science, and the Associate in Applied Science degrees and certificates to those candidates who, in the judgment of the college, have successfully met the requirements of graduation.
Dr. Glickman, on behalf of the faculty of Massasoit Community College, I present to you the degree and certificate graduate candidates of Massasoit Community College for the academic year 2020.
And now for the moment that you've all been waiting for. By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts Board of Higher Education, and in accordance with the Chapter 15A, Section A of the General Laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I hereby confer the degree of Associate of Arts, the Associate of Science, and the Associate in Applied Science, and certificates on the members of the class of 2020 who have successfully met the requirements for graduation. Congratulations, class of 2020. We're so proud of you.